Getting food vlog today, guys. I went to the dentist. My food was pretty boring. It was like applesauce until about, I don't know. I had a frozen coffee, I had applesauce, and I had mashed, like a bite of chicken that hurt my mouth, mashed sweet potatoes with honey. And that's it. I'm gonna eat some cantaloupe, but it's almost midnight. Anyway, I got some dental work done. If you're on my Facebook, you know that. I got that root canal done. So I'm gonna show you something real quick. And I don't know if you can see it on this, but like, you see that? Okay. So I went to the dentist and I knew that I needed this root canal, and I thought this might be a root canal, and I knew that this tooth was messed up, but she found this needs a root canal, that one needs a root canal, and then all these other ones, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8 fillings. This one actually has a filling that needs to be taken out and redone. That's like a couple of the cases, but still. So I actually knew, like, 5.5 years ago, the January before we got married, I was having extreme pain on the side of my mouth, and I knew these actually had fillings in them that had kind of come out. So I went to the dentist, and she was like, you need fillings, and you need root canals. I actually went to one dentist that wanted like $4,800 a tooth, so almost $10,000 for 2 root canals and crowns. And then I went to this other dentist who was like, oh yeah, I'll do them. They were like $3,000 a tooth. But she gave me like temporary. She was like, maybe we'll try not to do root canals, and we'll do this, and we'll do something temporary and figure it out or whatever. And then I went and got married, and I didn't go back because the temporary teeth were working just fine. And then they just started to crumble and fall apart over the next couple of years. And that dentist in January of 2011 was like, does this hurt? And I was like, no. And she's like, oh, okay, because that's going to have to be replaced. And then eventually that cracked up and fell out. Anyway, it's been a mix of reasons why I haven't gone back. 1 is fear. 2 is cost. 3 is I didn't have dental insurance. And the cost was astronomical. And there's just so many other things that need to be paid for and stuff. So anyway, and also I couldn't just whip out the credit card because we were trying to buy a house and keeping our credit in check. So, one of the things we knew going into moving was once we got there, I was going to get my teeth fixed, the root canals done. And then I went and she found all the fillings, and she was like, all the cavities, and she was like, you need to get, or like, some of them are new and some of them are like replacements. And she was like, you need to get these done soon because you don't want them to get, the worse they are, the more expensive they are, and eventually they become root canals as well, and crowns and stuff like that. So anyway, I've always had really bad teeth, and I've been told it has to do with the fact that I was asthmatic when I was little, the medicines that I was on pretty much from birth till about 6 years old. And then also I have read articles lately that talk about the side effects of stimulant medications for attention deficit, which I was on for years, like my entire life. So I probably took asthmatic medications from birth till around 6, and then I took attention deficit medications, Ritalin, Adderall and stuff, from about 6th grade to adulthood when I started having the heart problems. I still have attention deficit. I just don't work in a traditional way, and I would not be able to. Like, it's not cute, it's not funny, it's not okay. I've tried many different things, I've done many different things, but it just doesn't work. So if I ever went back into the workforce, I would have to either be very low level where it didn't matter that I wasn't paying attention, or I'd have to do something different or get back on medication because I don't know, I've just found a way to live with it. And we work around it, me and the kids, like, but yeah, it didn't just go away or anything. Anyway, I just wanted to put this up and let you know what was going on. The root canal was really not bad. I was really scared because you hear all these things, but it really was not bad at all. The worst part was that they had to put a string around my tooth at one point, and that was kind of like 2 hours in. And the string had medicine on it, and I felt it. It was weird because like she's putting a string around my tooth, and all I managed to feel was like this sting. It felt like she was pricking me with a needle in one place. So I don't know, but that was kind of the worst mouth pain that I felt. The worst pain I felt through the entire thing was actually my back and my leg, because like, so you're in your little chair and then they lay you back, right? Well, let's do it like this. You're in your little chair and then they lay you back. And she was like, I have to lay you back more. So I was basically kind of laying like that, and my back was all stretched out. So then when they would sit me up, my back would like crack a bunch and hurt real bad. So that was the worst pain, was in my back. I have to go back, like I said, and get this one done. But the plan, because I finally have dental insurance, thank you. When marriage equality became the law of the land, my wife's insurance, her work was like, we're going to put your other daughter and your wife on your insurance immediately, and in January they'll be eligible for dental and vision. So I was actually able to get insurance for the first time in years, thanks to that law changing. And so I'm getting it done. But my insurance resets in January, so they will cover all of the fillings and one root canal. And her cost is not bad at all. It's like $1,600 for a root canal and crown, and my insurance pays for that service at 50%. So I'm gonna do all the fillings. So on this paper, last week I did those two. This week I did that one. She didn't have any available appointments next week, and she's out of town the next week. So then the next time I go, I'm getting these 3 teeth done. The next time I'm getting these 2. This is like a week, and then I'm gonna get this one done, and then I'll be done till January, because that other root canal I'm gonna try, as long as it's feeling okay, I'm gonna wait till January to get it done, so that the insurance will cover it again, because I'm gonna max out my benefits right at the other teeth. So that's exciting. I swear to God, like, I don't know. I have silver fillings, so that's not like missing tooth. Back there it is missing tooth. Like I can well, there's still a bit of tooth there, but I can touch my gum. There's like I had like half a tooth. Like the inside half is gone. Okay. That is how this one that I got done today is, but look. That tooth, that's my new tooth, and I'm gonna get a porcelain one in a couple of weeks, and the one behind it is gonna fill in. It's gonna be a whole mouth. I'll be able to chew like a normal person. I'll be able to, but not just chew like a normal person. It has affected so many things in my life, because like when I'm running, they throb and hurt. That's not fun. I think the last time I ran without my mouth hurting, it was a 10K that we did at the park. And we finished at the park. My wife picked me up. I was all ecstatic because we finished it. I was really like riding high and excited, and then my tooth broke. And from that point on, I've gotten slower and ran less and quit and not wanted to, because it just hurt and hurt and hurt and hurt and hurt. So I'm really excited to have that fixed and to be able to eat like a normal person. But it's really weird. Like my tongue keeps being like, what is this? Something's stuck in your tooth. No, it's not. I have a new tooth. Yay. Anyway, so that's what I did today, and that's why there's no food vlog, because there wasn't a lot of food, a lot of mush. There was a lot of mush. I don't know what food's gonna look like over the next couple of days. There's probably gonna be a lot of like banana ice cream and mush, because these two that I got the fillings on last week, they wound up kind of like being just sore. They're still sore. So there's gonna be a lot of Advil, a lot of coffee, and a lot of mush. Anyway, I'm hoping to get back to vlogging tomorrow, and I have an eye appointment, I think, at some point, and I will talk to you guys then.